soon as you click once.
Okay, and it's all down there, so I can see it.
Shout at the microphone.
How's the shouting going? Can you hear me at the back? Okay, it just means that you don't have something else to hold. So you already had my name, but my first slide had my name on it. So I'm Jacqueline Walpole. I'm from FSI FM Solutions. We're a company that make the concept evolution custom suite of software and have been doing concept since the early 1990s. So it's something that's been around for a while. As you heard from Reed earlier, that FSI, we're working in collaboration with BAM, which is a brilliant firm to work with at the moment because it covers both design, construction and FM. So we've got a whole suite of requirements. We're lucky enough to work with Autodesk as well because we've got Revit and BIM 360 Field there. So my BIM involvement, I have a background in facilities management consultancy for far too long, as I say, back since the 1990s. And I'm FSI's lead technical analyst for BIM and have been for a year now. What's coming next? And as we've been discussing, the FM industry is playing catch up with BIM. We've got active BIM awareness programs, which Deborah's helping to lead. However, I do believe that obviously FM is the ultimate client for all construction, so it's important that FM educates the BIM world about what FM actually wants, because we are effectively the clients. So I think we ought to put into perspective your classic REBA plan of work here, where that is actually only 5 to 10 years worth of life of that building, and 25 to 50 years is in that last stage of in use. So really, I'll say get it into perspective. So that needs to be squashed down into what you're looking about the life cycle of the building. I mentioned earlier about we should be considering, you know, the destruction of the building and end of life of it as well. So really, that bit takes up just a small portion of its life and the rest of it's in use. DMV, you look up the definition of BIM and it's just not about 3D. So we're all very aware of these. I always like the fact that 60 and 70 all get a bit muddled up. However, if you just take the 3D away from it, that basically is all the information that we currently manage in a CAFM system, and you don't know about that. So we're not just help desk and PPMs and managing all of those. We do all the soft services, visitor services, cleaning. We have to manage the real estate. We have to do space management, recharging of all the space. We have to do facilities booking, and all wrapped up in that, contract management, spares and stock control, a whole load of stuff. So there's lots of things that we want from what you can deliver to us. Part of the contract management, we always have service level agreements with key performance indicators. So we have to have measurables. So we have to know what all the intent is in the first place, so we can actually measure things to make sure things are delivered correctly. And the good thing about it all is we've got business intelligence at the end. So delivering intelligent data, it can drive down costs and actually improve the overall customer satisfaction of the occupation of that building. But it obviously helps to get good information that's been prepared in the first place. That should be about 20 seconds. Yes. Our product, I know it's not meant to be sales, but I've nicked a couple of our standard slides as to what concept evolution does. And it actually does manage lifecycle management, help desk. We integrate with BMS and metering systems so we can capture energy data, live data. And we can do everything with automated alerts, automated communication systems. To do that, we use something called workflow, which simply allows two different database systems to talk together. It can be done on data triggers. And we integrate, we use mobile systems, our mobility service, customer-facing self-service portals, and because of that, we can actually deliver business intelligence out to people. So we have this thing called workflow, and this can do integration with other systems. And so actually, the whole idea of integrating with BIM, it's not really that hard because we've already got the tools there to be able to do it. So we already integrate with BMS and controls, finance and HR, Microsoft Exchange for communication. So BIM is no different, really. So, what we can do is we've also got our mobile platform where we can actually build customizable mobile solutions, work cross-platform, Android, not just iPad, even though construction world seems to use a lot of iPads. In maintenance, we tend to be using, Windows devices or Android. So these pictures conveniently are all on an iPad. But we can design for the operation of the building applications for all different things. Use all the usual tools that you've got: near-field communication, barcode readers, and photographs, signature capture. In our systems, we also can use geolocation mapping. We can use that to send out resources to different buildings according to where your current resources are, and so we can track where they are. But it's very useful for, you can do geo-notification so that if someone's driving past a building that's got a fault in it, it can pop up on his mobile device. So, life cycle costing. Talked about a lot, but all of these different items are captured in a normal CAPM system. So we know energy, we know how much the cost is for future planned maintenance for the next 25 years. We know what the current breakdown rate is of different pieces of equipment. So we can capture all of that, and in conjunction with BIM, we can join the two together. So where does BIM come in? Brilliant, soft landing, accurate asset information, electronic O&M manuals, fantastic. Operational BIM, so it works. If we keep our BIM up to date, we're going to be able to use it for all future refurbishments. Again, an absolute positive. The whole idea of being able to do that, there are some things we need. Uniform classifications, joined up spaces in our MEP, our assets, and enduring entities throughout REBA stages for comparison. Because if you decide to change the design of that boiler, you just delete it off, add another one. It's not much use to us. So that's only my 20 slides, unfortunately. I could go on all day.